Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for yet another 7-star rank 4 Nick Fury showcase. This one, we're going to be stepping into the current highest endgame content level, which is the Necropolis. So, I am going to be having peak Nick with me right now. That means max boosted, perfect masteries, maxed out deep wounds, and starting in second life for the best possible results. And to be honest, I want to spend the least amount of time in these fights and in the Necropolis as possible. So it's just going to help speed things up. So I got 3 Necropolis fights to show you guys. They're all starting fights. The first one, the easy one, Titania. This one wasn't difficult at all for me. This is like my first real attempt, I think. The other fights definitely required multiple attempts, but we'll talk about that and get to that when we're off this fight. So starting with Titania here, you know, she's not too bad. It's really just managing her haymakers. That's what this fight is all about. And, you know, baiting out specials without triggering the haymakers, which isn't always the easiest thing to do, but if you can do it, it's great. Also, parrying here sucks. You see, she's applying, what are those things called? Tranquilize. Passive Tranquilize. If it was a Tranquilize debuff, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But they're passives, so it's every time I parry, I get one of those. And, you know, that can prevent me from applying my debuffs. But at this point in the fight, we are completely unblockable, which is just, I love being completely unblockable, dude. It feels so good. Just always being unblockable, always being able to bust your opponent's block wide open. Like you finish a combo, and then your opponent's standing right next to you, and they're just turtling, just like that, and you just start a fresh combo. Like, that's such a good feeling. I love doing that. Oh, I love it. Like, when I play Nick Fury like this, what I constantly am reminded of, and what I used to always compare it to, was like a fully ramped Aegon. Like, that's what this Nick Fury feels like, dude. A fully ramped Aegon, which, you know, takes forever to get. 999 hits on an Aegon. But second life Nick, easy to get. For the most part. You know, just die. Get your second life, boom. No 1,000 hit combo required, and you can, and then throw 2 special ones, you know, and then you're permanently unblockable. You hit ridiculously hard. We're critting so much. The bleeds are so fat. We completely counter miss. We completely counter evade. We completely counter auto block because we're unblockable. Like, it's just the trifecta, and it's just incredible. So here I'm trying to spam my dash back. You know, I don't want to get hit by the haymakers, and then right there I literally throw my special 2 into the haymakers. And it's safe because I know it's going to stun. Right there, she hit me with a little sidestep, which definitely caught me off guard. And it didn't really affect too much. Like, I didn't take that much damage. But what I have to do now is throw an additional 2 special ones. So that's kind of annoying, but it's fine. It's not like I have the recoil masteries on at this point. I think I do for one of the fights, but for these first 2, no recoil masteries. But yeah, here's the first special one. That's going to give us 8 of our tactical charges. Now we're once again countering the effects of evade and miss. We weren't when we didn't have them up. But neither of those things are going to be happening in this fight anyways. Same with auto block, so it's fine. Now we just got to wait at the haymakers. Hey, dude, we're doing really good. We're going quite fast in this fight. Here I'm getting cornered, run across the entire screen, but there we go. You can see we're hitting 34,000 medium crits, which is, you know, pretty good. Pretty good. So there we go. Throw the second special one that puts us back in our completely, fully unblockable God mode state, which I just love being in. And then here I think I'm trying to stack up some bleed debuffs to try to get a passive bleed. It's never a bad idea to get a passive bleed with Nick. Well, I mean, that's not true. In some situations, yeah, you shouldn't be going for, against Gulk, Gladiator Hulk, you should never be going for the passive bleeds. But, you know, most of the time, it's a nice benefit when you have the passive bleed up. It just makes your other bleeds last longer. So it's really nice, especially, you know, Nick's short bleeds, they're already so short, and then deep wounds is, you know, expanding that time, but passive bleed is just another way to make those bleeds even better. And that is Necropolis Titania, cooked by the boy Nicholas Jason Fury. I don't know if his middle name is actually Jason. I'm just saying that. 4 minutes, 25 seconds. All right, let's move on. Let's ramp up the difficulty. Mr. Fantastic. Dude, holy crap. This is the fight that made me max boost in the first place. I did this fight before the Titania fight because I knew the Titania fight was going to be easy. And, like, I didn't even want to bother with that fight unless I could do this fight. And, like, I kept getting him down to, like, 20%, 30%. You know, I kept getting into the rooted phase and then just making a little slip up and dying. I was getting pissed off. This was probably like the 4th or 5th attempt here. And yeah, I decided to just max boost all the way. The more health I have, the greater chance I have of soloing this Mr. Fantastic, man. He's such a pain, you know, and the nodes for this path is really annoying. Like, I can't hit him when he's against the rail, against his wall, with a basic attack. You know, the special one is non-contact. It's like firing from the helicarrier, so it's fine. We're not going to take damage from that. But yeah, this fight just sucks because of spacing and all that. And the amount of times, like, so I actually had to read, man. I actually had to read the way this Mr. Fantastic works because, like, other champs, like with Kate, like, I don't care. It doesn't matter because once you're ramped with her, you know, you barely need to attack. And, you know, Mr. Fantastic can get a lot of power gain. But with Kate, like, you just do one hit, beta special, one hit, beta special, one hit, beta special. Refresh your debuff, your passives every now and again. It's fine. But with Nick, we need to do combo ending attacks, you know, to apply our big damage. And we can't do it against the wall either. So, like, this fight just, like, Mr. Fantastic should be a very good matchup for Nick Fury. But because of the Necropolis and everything here, it just makes it pretty damn annoying and a lot trickier than it needs to be. But it's still doable, for sure. For sure. Like, even though I kept dying, I knew it was possible. I was just making little mistakes at the, you know, when I was getting rooted. That's how I was dying. So it was my own fault. I knew it was possible to do. It's just going to be a bit of a tricky fight. But that's going to make for a good video. So we're not going to give up. And so basically the way Mr. Fantastic's things work here is you basically just want to alternate the specials that you bait. If he throws, I think, the same special attack 3 times in a row, those debuffs on him are going to become passives, and those and then he's going to increase his power gain. So he's just going to get more power when we hit him, which is terrible. We don't want him to get more power. So right now, you know, he's thrown 2 special ones, and then I wanted to push him to special 2, but he just threw that. So now you see he has a passive on him. So now I believe his combat power rate is just increased, which sucks. It really sucks. But, you know, we got our passive bleed up, which is nice. We've already taken off 40%, which is fantastic. But again, the real fight starts once our Necropolis charges, Ankh charges, turn brown. Because then we get rooted. And then things suck. Really. You know, with Kate in that rooted phase, again, like, I would just bait the special one. And it's not really that big of a deal. But again, with Nick Fury, I'm trying to alternate the specials that I'm baiting. And I need to hit him. I need to give him power. So he's getting to 2 bars frequently. So right there, I just hit him 1 time just to get an additional passive bleed up. Now I'm going to back off, you know, dash back to the other side of the screen. It's so annoying. But we got to do what we got to do. At least his special 2 kind of pushes him forward a decent amount. So get some of that spacing back. And so here I should be baiting a special one, but I don't. And I probably didn't think that I was going to give him enough power, but he's getting so much power now. So now he has 2 of those passives. So again, just more power gain for him. So what I opted to start doing here was just switch to 4-hit combos. Light, 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 light. And that's it. Don't even hit him with a medium because it's just going to give him too much freaking power. But, you know, we're doing good. We've gotten him down to under 30% now, man. We're doing really great. We're doing really great. Parry 4 lights in a row. All right, bait the special 2. Let's get away from his wall. All right, 34,000 medium crit. Not too bad. All right, let's dash back, dash back, dash back, dash back. Come on, dude. Throw your special. There we go. Dash back, dash back, dash back, dash back, dash back, dash back. Get on my wall. So we're as far as possible from his wall. But the annoying thing here is he keeps applying those debuffs to me, and the taunt lowers my attack rating by quite a bit. It's quite noticeable. Like, my basic attacks lose quite a bit of damage, and my bleeds also suffer because my attack is lowered from the taunt. So here I actually decided to push him to a special 3. That was on purpose. I do have Heimdall with me, so I can afford to tank one of these special 3. Only one. You know, I kind of had that in my back pocket as my secret weapon for this fight, because this power gain is just so crazy. But yeah, pull out the trap card. We can avoid one special 3. There we go. And that also pushes us back on our rail, which is fantastic, man. Absolutely fantastic. So just spamming these 4 light attacks. Light, 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 light. That's all I'm doing here, man. Just light, 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 light. Here, I'm just going to wait, I think, for the debuffs to fall off. And then light, 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 light. And he's almost dead, bro. 4%. You can see those bleeds are ticking pretty hard. I'm seeing some 15,000s right now. And we got him. We got him. Had to eat a special 3, but we got him, man. Mr. Fantastic, the smartest man in the universe. You've been taken down by Nick Fury, the leader of S.H.I.E.L.D. Alright. Now, changed up the team. I have all Black Panthers, so that is just increasing my bleed damage by about 75%. And I'm also running full recoil masteries here, maxed out. So yeah, this is truly Nick Fury's peak right here. It's going to be so much bleed damage. So this Odin has less health than the Titania and the Mr. Fantastic. I think Titania was over 8 million. I think Mr. Fantastic was like 7 something, and then this Odin is like 6 point something million. So he's less health, but the fight is a little, well, I would say the Mr. Fantastic still was harder and took me more time. This one did take me a few attempts though, probably like 4 attempts or something. Just the inverted controls. Like, he kept like throwing a special as I was inverted, like as it was about to expire, and I would like brain fart, and I died a couple times like that. But this was the strat, you know, just immediately start the fight, push him to a special 3, tank it, not with Heimdall, just with, so that's just a free way to kill, you know, my first life, and then that way I also shrug off the recoils, you know, the bleed and the poison. Now I don't have to worry about that for the whole fight. The only thing I have to worry about is recoil damage, which I absolutely am susceptible to. I was wanting to get off that special one, you know, while I still had my life draining, but it didn't end up happening. He threw a heavy, and that kind of killed some time. But yeah, basically the way this fight works is every time Odin here throws a special attack, after the animation has expired, I get an inverted controls passive on me. So, you know, I don't mind inverted controls too much, especially when there's like, it's not like high pressure, high stakes. I'm pretty chill with it. So my big thing is just like when it switches, that's what messes me up. But like if I'm just in inverted and I know I'm in it, I should be fine for the most part. So here we go, parry, combo, another special one. So boom, now we are back in our god mode, fully unblockable, countering evade, miss, auto block, all that BS. Fully countered right now. And again, right there, like I finish a combo and he just sits there holding block. So I immediately just start another combo, just break right through his block. I love it, man. I also, you'll see I didn't dash into punish there, because I also had like on 1 or 2 attempts, I went into dash to punish his special, and he hit me and killed me. Like, that happened 1 or 2 times, bro. So I was like, alright, I gotta be careful punishing this clown's specials, I guess. So here, go for a little heavy attack into the special. First part whiffed, but it's fine. I knew it was going to connect because we are unblockable, and that special covers like the entire screen, the last gunshot, so like I wasn't worried at all. It put a little stun debuff on him. We were able to get a nice passive bleed up, which is awesome. And you can see our bleeds are ticking for right now 24,000. 24,000, man. That is ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. The recoils are crazy. But now I am down to 6% health myself, so I need to be careful. So there, I dashed in, went for it. I'm at the end of this fight. I'm like, there's no way he's blocking that, dude. And yeah, again, he just starts blocking again. I'm like, okay, let's go. Full combo, and then special 3. But then I was like, oh, wait. Is this going to push him to 3 bars? Because I like, does he have energize? I was like, wait, how much power is this going to give him? I got really panicked for a second here. But it's fine. He's fine. He's actually just dead. And he wasn't at 3 bars. So, yeah. there is 3 Necropolis solos for you guys: Titania, Mr. Fantastic, and Odin. I would say the Odin fight was actually my favorite, but I would say the Mr. Fantastic one was definitely the hardest out of the 3, and then Titania was just meh. So yeah, guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for this Nick Fury in Necropolis. I hope you guys are enjoying all of the rank 4 Nick Fury gameplay. I had just so much fun today playing him, gathering all this gameplay for multiple different videos. Just today was a Nick day. Just played him all day long, all over the contest, on the beta, on the main server, boosted, unboosted, masteries correct, you know, with different synergy teams. Like, I just had a blast playing Nick Fury today. And yeah, this Necropolis stuff was a pretty good time too, because I'm pretty sure for my very first ever Necropolis path, I brought my 6-star Nick Fury along. But I don't remember him really helping that much at the time. But if it was a 7-star rank 4 Nick Fury, yeah, he can take fights by himself. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for this video. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see more content. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a wonderful, great day. Peace.